Alright guys, welcome back to Budget Card Breaks. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it is storming outside and it is about 12:30. I woke up in the middle of the night just bored and I was like, shoot, I'm going to make a video. So, again, I think yesterday, 2 days ago, I showed you guys my Pokemon submissions. Well, I know I don't have that many sports fans out here, but you guys should be excited because this is going to be my sports submission. So much higher price range, much more impressive cards in my opinion, but so let's just get started. This right here is an Enfuego Michael Jordan. I bought it at my card shop for 100, but graded. If it grades well, it could be 200-300. This I'm still on the fence about grading. I actually have like 30 LaMelo Ball rookie cards, and they've just plummeted in value, and I'm just not sure if it's worth grading, but I do like the acetate, so I'm still on the fence about that. Here's another one I'm on the fence about. This Ken Griffey Jr. added 99/60. And the only reason I'm on the fence about it is because look at the thickness of this card. I've never graded or even seen a card graded this thick, but I heard you have to buy like a special slab and everything for it, so that sounds a little expensive. So I don't know if I'm willing to do that for that card, but we'll see. And then we have this. This is actually in poor condition. Normally I wouldn't grade this, but being a Tom Brady, it's a second year card. I mean, Tom Brady cards, second years, like this card is actually worth a lot more than you would think, just because it's his second year. This card, I'm not a WNBA fan, but she was drafted number one in the last draft, and this is a one of one. So I figure, hey, I'm going to get it graded and up the value a little bit for when I want to sell it, because I definitely want to sell that. A lot of cards I don't want to sell, but that's one I do. Alright, so here's a Michael Jordan. I don't really know what to call it, but very shiny. And these cards grade really hard, so, and I've had this card a long time, but it looks good. The edges look good, so I mean, if that grades 9 or 10, that would be great, but alright, let me pull out real quick. Okay, so then we got this Paul George. I actually got this for cheap, like $30, but mind you guys, these are case hits. So to get a case hit, guys, you have to open a whole case of boxes and you'll get one of these cards. So like 12, imagine 12 hobby boxes that cost $500 a piece, and you'll get one of these. And I have 3 of these to submit, and this is actually my lowest one, the Paul George. I have a couple better ones coming up. This is the Michael Jordan. Normally these don't go for a lot, but I actually think this one goes for like 100. And I'm sure it'll be a difficult grade. I'm not even sure if they'll grade this, to be honest, but I'm gonna submit it. And then we have this. It's just a Michael Jordan. Some of the Jordan cards are worth nothing, but this is one. I don't know why it's worth like $20. So I'm just gonna grade it because I feel like those will appreciate with time. This is a Kobe rookie, 35. I got it at a show for a little bit cheaper than that, but there is whitening on the top, so when I grade it, I'll probably get a 7 or an 8, but it's a Kobe, and I just so prefer to have it in a slab over this. Alright, and our first Kaboom, Joe Namath Kaboom. I will be grading that for sure. Donovan Mitchell, very underrated player. I think he's going to the New York Knicks this year. But this is Utah Jazz, another case hit. Very rare card. The same with these Kabooms. These are case hits as well. So both of those cards are case hits. Very rare if you don't buy in singles. Like if I told you guys my Kabooms and all these, like I pulled these out of boxes, like that would be so expensive. Like we're talking 5-10 grand. And then I have 2 Anthony Edwards Prisms. I tried to look them over and see which one I thought better, but really they look the same. I mean, to me, these both look like 10s. They look perfect, but I mean, I'm sure that's wishful thinking. I've never submitted, so I don't know how easy or hard it's gonna be, but um, I'm just hoping I can grab a couple 10s and a couple 9s and 8s. If I get like 7s and 6s and stuff like that, then I'll know from now on to buy graded. Like a lot of these buys I got for cheap because I plan to grade them, and that's kind of how I got the discount because they weren't graded, you know? Alright, so I got this Larry Bird, Michael Jordan duel. It's an old card. It's actually in good condition. Don't let the yellow fool you. And then I got the Anthony Edwards case hit license. And Anthony Edwards, I'm a huge fan of. As you guys can see, this is my third Anthony Edwards submission. And then this is just a triple autograph of Devontae Adams, Cody Latier, and Allen Robinson, and their jerseys as well. I actually got this for cheap at a show, and I really couldn't believe it because, I mean, there's some good autographs on here, and, you know, so I think it's worth grading. Keegan Murray auto. Again, he's from Iowa. I believe in him, so gonna grade him. Another Keegan Murray. He signed this on card. Gonna get that authenticated. We've got a Noir jumbo jersey of Tim Duncan. Alright, let's put those up. Alright. And then we got a Michael Jordan Finest. $30 I got it at the card shop. But it looks really clean, and if this grades at 10, it goes for like I forget, like 300 to 500, I think. I doubt it'll grade that, but even like an 8 or a 9 would be a big profit on this, so we'll see. Rated rookie of Jason Tatum. I bought this before the NBA Finals. I mean, man, after watching those NBA Finals, I really question his star ability. Like, he was putting up like 10 points a game, dude. That's no star. That's you know what I mean? A star is this, Kobe. If Kobe is in the final, he would have been putting 30, 40 of a point a game, just like Curry did. Because Curry's a superstar, excuse me, not a star. Jason Tatum is a star. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, they are superstars. So another rookie card I got at a show. I'm going to grade that. Ja Morant is actually my favorite. Anthony Edwards and Ja Morant are like my two favorite new NBA players to collect. So I have a lot of their cards, but I plan on grading this because it's like a $40 card raw. This is actually I'll show both these at once. Very cheap cards, like $10 a piece. But I just plan on grading them because I notice, like in basketball, like these Kaboom cards and the downtown, like the cartoonish cards have just been blowing up. So I'm just hoping that maybe they'll blow up, and maybe if they don't, then that's okay because I think these cards are beautiful to me. So you guys saw the other Fanimation card I'm gonna grade, and I'm gonna grade this one, and I also have another one that's already graded, which would make my set complete of the Fanimation. So that's kind of cool. Will to Win. I actually pulled this in a break, and it was funny when I pulled it because I was like, man, dude, I got hosed on that break. Turn it around. It's out of 99, which you wouldn't think is like worth a crap ton, but Tom Brady, that's like, you know, almost $100 raw. So it's a brand new pack fresh. I pulled this on a break probably a couple months ago. So I mean, this could get a 10 or a 9 for all we actually. The centering, I don't know, a 9, maybe a 10. We'll see when they come back. It's gonna be a while, guys. I don't even plan on submitting these right now because keep in mind I have to change all of these into these cases, And like I said, I'm gonna wait till Christmas time, and I plan on adding a lot more Kabooms and PMGs to my collection by then. And trust me, I'm gonna want to grade those, so I'll probably add to this. But when I add to it, I'll update it and show you guys the ones I added. So these are two Durant rookie cards. I got these for about 40 a piece, but if they grade well, they go up pretty significantly. And Kevin Durant's just someone I believe in into the future. I think his cards will blow up, especially after he retires. So John Elway auto, I'm gonna get authenticated. It's not authenticated, but it definitely looks like his auto if you go online. And the seller I bought it from is very trustworthy, so I don't really question the auto. I just want to get it authenticated just for selling purposes. And anyone who knows about sports cards, they don't make floor cards anymore. I don't know why, and they're not worth that much money. And another reason why I don't know why, because I think they're so cool. Like authentic floor, they pick these up off the floor. It's a Kobe and Steve Francis. I don't know if you guys remember Steve Francis, but at one time this guy was just dominant. Like dominant, and everyone forgot about him, and his cards are worth like nothing now. And I don't understand it, because like for years and years this dude just was amazing. But anyways, I digress. Our famous LaMelo Ball RC Prism, and this is actually a card I pulled out of a pack, believe it or not. I know I buy mostly singles, but this I actually bought a box of Prism about a year ago, and I pulled this. When I pulled it, it was worth like $60 raw. Last time I checked, it was worth like $17 raw. But it's really clean. I think it has a chance at a 10 or a 9, so I'm going to grade it, and I think it's going to go back up. Maybe not to the numbers it was at. I think it reached 1,000 at one point, but I could see it being like $150 card at some point. And Mitchell Robinson, it's just a very rare card, 2 out of 10, triple jersey. I got it for 50, but I'm gonna grade that. All right, and let's get to the juicy stuff. All right, so Kaboom, Khalil Mack. I'll be grading a lot of Kabooms. I don't have any Kabooms graded right now. Chris Paul, 5 out of 10. Now without the glare, you guys can get a good look at that. Sweet card. Kevin Durant, rookie autograph. I plan on this card jumping. If this graded to 10, which I don't think it will, I saw it sold for $2,500 online. But I'm expecting this to get 8 or 9. A 10 would be great though. Here's a Ja Morant, red, white, and blue prism. And this looks good to me. Chance at a 10, at least a 9. Perfect card, I think. And here is the infamous Zion Williams prism. It's off center, you see. So best I'm hoping for is probably an 8. But I'm still going to grade it because it's just worth grading. And another card I pulled from a pack. Probably one of the better cards I ever pulled from a pack, just because this is like a $175 card raw, or at least it was when I pulled it, because the market's down. It's probably a little bit lower right now, but it's a rookie, and it's just cool looking card. And you guys know Ja Morant is literally my favorite. So, and these are all my downtown cards. I'm going to grade all of these, and all of these are kind of no-name players. Like, I probably got all these downtown cards for like just a little bit over $100. So, rest in peace, Dwayne Haskins. But I definitely plan on adding on to this, like LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, are two of them that I should be adding on in the next couple months, I hope. All right. A soccer Kaboom, Rodriguez. I don't collect soccer, but Kabooms in soccer are cheap, and I love Kabooms. Like Kabooms, I love them. Any Kaboom I want. So a Prism, Ice, Zion Williamson. Clean card. Man, if one of these grades a 10, which, again, look at the centering. Same with that. Not as bad as the other card, but You know, probably 8 or 9, unfortunately. Dwayne Haskins, rest in peace with the kaboom. And then we have this Kobe Bryant, Giannis Antetokounmpo game used jersey, 1-on-1. And it's not even numbered, and the price tag's 150 for it at a show. I can't believe the dude thought he'd get 150 out of this. I mean, I think this is like a Leaf card. Yeah, so. But I think I offered him like 100, and he didn't want to take it, but he ended up budging. So, last few cards. Last few heaters, guys. I wasn't planning on making this video so late, but man, I just could not sleep. So, personally, I love this card, and with the lighting, you guys can finally kind of see it. It is a James Harden see-through. If you guys don't know about these cards, look them up. They're like, they're called glass, Panini glass cards, and I got this for like $80, dude, and I just think they're sick. They're really cool. So, and people hate on James Harden, but I'm a huge fan of him, and people seem to forget in the mid 2015, 2014, 2013 when that man scored like 50 points a game for the Houston Rockets, and all of a sudden he's a bum because he's old. That's what I can't stand about basketball. Like, players get old and then no one remembers their glory years. You know what I mean? It's just like LeBron James. Everyone's like, "Oh, he sucks." Well, what about the 15 years he was good? All right. Javonte Smith. Funny card. I picked this up and I got it for so cheap, dude. I got it for like 175 at a show. I didn't realize he was the Heisman winner last year. That just shows how much I know. So, really good pickup on my part without even knowing it. So, another card to grade. This card I'm on the fence about because it's not worth a lot, but I'm a Dwayne Wade fan and it's very clean. Dwayne Wade rookie. And I started collecting in 2002, so I have like 50 LeBron rookies. But unfortunately, I was like 8 years old, so they're all in terrible condition. Maybe I'll grade them someday, but I just don't know if I want to because I know they'd all come back like 6s, 7s, you know. Another kaboom, Julio Jones. This year he's going to be playing with Tom Brady, so I'm expecting his stock to go up. Like I said, he had 2 injury-prone seasons, and everyone's like, Julio Jones sucks. What about the 15 years this dude was completely dominant? Like, this car's worth $180 right now. I can't believe that with Kaboom. And trust me, that will go up. So if anyone wants to invest, I'd recommend. Alright, so the Cavalier famous Chalk Toss. Unfortunately, this isn't the refractor because I can't afford that, but this is definitely a sweet card that I will grade. This was the first card I ever bought at a show. First card I ever got at a card show, because I didn't start going to card shows till this year. 3 out of 10, Jalen Suggs triple jersey. I think I got this for a little over 100. I'm sure the price is down right now, but like I said, I'm a long-term investor, so I don't really care if prices fall down for a year or two, because I don't plan on selling right now. Hawkeye, I'm from Iowa, so all we have is the Hawkeyes. I guess Iowa State, but they suck, so everyone likes the Hawkeyes here. And this is a 4 out of 5 TJ Hawkinson autograph with a triple jersey. Super cheap card I got, and this guy is completely dominant in the NFL right now. I think he plays for the Lions, not positive, but I know this dude puts up great numbers, so I really couldn't believe that this card isn't worth more, but maybe it will be one day. This is another cheap card that I'm on the fence about grading just because it's so cheap. But it's out of 249, and it's got Alonzo Mourning, Shaquille O'Neal, and Dwayne Wade all in the same card. Like jerseys, game worn, of course, because it's the mid 2000s. In the mid 2000s, they actually did game worn jerseys because Panini sucks, and they just, I can't believe they don't do game worn Panini will have you open up a $10,000 box and give you a non-game use jersey. It drives me nuts. All right, so last card. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna. I probably will grade this because it's so liquid. My second LaMelo Ball rated rookie. Like I said, I have like probably like 20, 30, 40 of different rookies of LaMelo Ball. But this is just a cool one. I thought I should maybe grade. So these are all the cards that I'm gonna grade for right now. Let me know what you guys think. I'm not gonna submit really until probably October, November. Like I said, I'm trying to get a holiday deal. I don't know if those exist, but most companies give out holiday deals. So we'll see if that happens. And by then, I plan on. My goal is to probably add about 6 or 7 kabooms by then, and some PMGs, precious metal gems. If you guys don't know about PMGs, look them up. PMGs are what saved the card hobby. Before, PMGs were the first parallel ever made. Before that, that's why they called it the junk wax era, because there wasn't any parallels or autos, or it was just strictly base cards with your occasional rookie. So the PMGs was the first thing that brought on parallels, and honestly, it really saved the hobby. So if you guys want to hear of cards to invest in, I highly recommend Kaboom and PMG Red, PMG Green, or PMG Purple cards. They are expensive, but they're worth it, and you can still find them for a couple $100 a piece. So just my advice. Let me know what you guys think about the video. Have a nice, well, I guess it's morning now, so have a nice morning, guys. Please like, subscribe, comment.